Welcome back, everybody. It's episode 2 of the Pub Series. It's the new, that's what I'm calling it. It's going to be the Pub Series for the Hog Discord. Oh, my controller's falling off. I've got to be very sure I didn't click start streaming, because that would have streamed to the IDL channel, which would have been not very good. I don't think I am now. Got a webcam, and let me just fix this webcam. So hopefully it'll be an even more interactive stream. Looking a bit small. Maybe I'll crop this. I don't even know how I do this shit. Can I do it? Transform. Stretch. Fit. Hell no. Properties.
Why can't we be friends?
Configure.
Like something from a dream.
Alright, it's going to be configure for sure. No. No. Oh, zoom. Yeah, I want to zoom. Oh, it doesn't let me. Alright, bet. So, whatever. My little face is going to be chilling down here. Okie dokie, so we have got Sam on the Witch Doctor, starting with a blood grenade. We have got, I'm assuming this is a JPK Void Spirit, it is. We have Miles on the offlane, a Bond, Phantom Assassin, and Ben on the Warlock. Got the Radiant team coming in here at the top. Very aggressively positioned. And the boys in the bottom side of the map. Level 1 kill potential, I don't really know. Nice armor Juggernaut, not sure if I really want to be fighting into that, but there is a Witch Doctor in the team and a Warlock. She's going to be a 2 for 2 split here. So, we've got mid wards coming out from both. Is that going to scout the Dire ward? No, Joe's ward's going to be able to stay up there. And SF with a ward in the same spot. Mid Void Spirit versus SF. See how this one goes. Let's get up the last hits and denies here. And yeah, what can we expect to see in this mid lane? Joe gonna be struggling until he gets these raindrops up with this bottle. And SF missing the raise and running Joe in a tower. Interesting. Losing out on all of his CS. So he's gonna have 0 CS after the first wave. Just get the deny, and JPK doesn't manage to get any of his own, so not an ideal start. Meanwhile in the bot lane, bit of skullduggery coming out from Sam with this. Did he go for it? He did, he go for the voodoo restoration damage instead. Top lane, gotta be careful not to get hooked under here. Ben an expert in not getting hooked, both Bens actually. And yeah, Miles and Sam with a super kill lane actually here. Ice armor, blood grenade out to Sam, the spin coming out. Gonna get very low here. Lich very low on the backlines. Let's see if Miles attempts to go on him. But the blood grenade coming out from Sam, dealing damage himself, but he guts the turnaround, running straight at him. They've got the battle hunger onto this Juggernaut, running him down very low. Voodoo restoration doing a lot of damage. And one more click, they're gonna be able to take off this Juggernaut for the first part. A great turnaround and a lovely blood grenade there. Lich manages to escape with his life. Meanwhile top, great hook from Pudge. Just kidding. It was shit. Bond getting right click down a little bit. And in the mid lane, Joe, 2 CS ahead of this Shadow Fiend. Doing very well for himself despite the pressure. Let's see, has a courier coming out. Gonna deliver him his bottle. And that should help a lot from the harass. Still a minute until the raindrops are up. And 1 minute until the Lotus Pools are up as well. Like they're positioned to try and get it here in the bot lane. Just going to be harassing. Pudge coming over. Very aggressive position, actually. Doesn't have mana for a hook. Hopefully they see this on the other two. Bot going okay for Sam and Mars. Doing nicely against this Juggernaut and Lich. And yeah. Joe ahead. Magnus doing nicely as well top. Bond not having the greatest time in the first few waves, but that's okay. Kind of being run up by the Pudge. Ben choosing not to take any Shadow Word. Instead going for the Fatal Bonds and Upheaval combination. See if Bond will shout at him. To which Racist Ben will say, no, I'm not doing that anyway. Because I do not care. Mid lane, Joe getting harassed down a bit. And what the hell is going on here? Sam chasing down this Lich with the Battle Hunger Ops not to go for him. Didn't have any points in Paralysing Cast to catch him, so we're we won't be able to get that kill. Mid lane, Joe chucking a remnant down. Just, I mean, Joe, despite this SF just kind of doing this, Joe's still winning, which is very good. You know, you can Google Joe Void Spirit and Google him we mill. He's going in now. SF's just going to turn and hit him. No spells left on JPK, but no bottle for this SF. He's going to gamble top. Oh wait, no, it's not 6 minutes. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Never mind. Refill coming out for both of these boys in 5 seconds. PK might be able to get 2 depending on where the SF goes with this Void Remnant. Rings are up now. Joe harassing him off. Gets the pullback? No, misses it, unfortunately. Top lane, they're going to run at Ben. I mean Bondi, sorry. Yeah, everyone kind of chilling. Only 1 kill in the first 4 minutes. Thanks boys, give me a lot to talk about here. So in the meantime, let's play I Spy. So I Spy my little eye in this bot lane. Something beginning with I. If you guessed idiots, congratulations. Sam and Miles doing well in the bot lane. Meanwhile, top, Bon getting some harass off onto, what the fuck is this guy's name? Sounds like a character from Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Anyway, lots happening right now. Really interesting game that I'm having so much fun casting. Let's have a look at what people are going in terms of item builds. Bon, obviously, I don't think we need to have a look at him. Ben, going for a magic wand after the arcane boots. Miles, we don't know yet. He has the Vanguard up already, doing nicely. And Sam is going to go for the arcane boots as well. Joe going to steal the rune. Finds it's not there. And puts another Obs Ward up on this side. Again, outside of the range of this sentry. So 2 wards not going to be able to be dewarded mid by the Radiant. Jug actually having a really good time despite that early death. And a big skewer, but they're going to go on in this purge. Bon taking a lot of damage. Still no healing word up from Ben. And a blood grenade that is going to be unused. Mango comes in from this purge. We're going to turn on this Magnus. A lot of damage, but the hook comes out from purge. Blood grenade is thrown in, but misses unfortunately from Ben. Falling from Miles. Damage here. Right click thrown in from Sam. Just kind of chilling. Chilling in the bot lane. 1k lead. Well, no, a 0 gold lead as we see it fluctuating between the two. For any team. Mid lane, SF bottling up. He does have the race stacks onto Joe. 2 race stacks. And bottling up again. Doesn't opt to go for anything else. That's a blood grenade as well. It's not a Templar assassin, you goon. Come on now. Nice pull from Sam here. Going to get dragged in, and there's going to be a spin coming in from Juggernaut with the ice armor. We think it's going to catch Sam out. Is he going to die? Mango comes out, whatever it's called. Does get the mouse 4 off onto this Juggernaut, but Mars is not going to be able to. Not going to choose to go for anything. But the Shadow Fiend's coming in. Going to hit him with a raise. 2 raises. No, the call comes in from Mars. Nicely done. Bar raise. Juggernaut gets pulled. Gonna spin on him in a second maybe? No, just right clicks him down. Nice rotation there from the Shadow Fiend onto Mars. And a tip coming out onto the SF for his troubles. Does give Joe some space in the mid lane. Now ahead of the Shadow Fiend by 1. Although Shadow Fiend with the level advantage with that kill. As he moves back in, Joe might opt to... Nope, just happy to chill here. 7-minute wisdom runes. Taken by Pudge. Sam doesn't fancy this one. He says, you know what, I'm too high level. Neither does Miles. They both TP into the tower and say, you know what, fuck you, I don't want that shit. Miles, no doubt, will be shouting at his support for that one. And the ping's coming out from Juggernaut onto Sam, but instead, Miles turns on him with a call. The spin comes off. Blood grenade thrown into Sam, spin, and the ice armor with the fear going to be too much damage for Sam to be able to deal with that. Maybe stood a little bit far forward. But a hook comes in, top onto Ben, skewer backwards, and they're going to be able to pick off Ben as well. 4-1 lead. Unfortunately for the boys. I need to blow my nose, so let's spectate Joe while I do that. Oh! Joe gonna go in mid here with the Requiem of Souls coming in. Joe dodges him with the dissimulate, gets the pullback onto him. A few more right clicks. No, not gonna have the damage. Top hook comes in onto Ben again. Gets the fatal bonds onto one. Gonna share that damage between exactly nobody and does go down there unfortunately. Bottom call comes in on the axe. They're gonna spin on him, but not much damage there with the Vanguard. A lot of damage. Maledict does clip onto this Juggernaut, but not going to choose to follow it. Realised the other day when I was watching a little bit of the cast back to see how my microphone quality was, I realised it was ass! So I'm going to need to probably get a new microphone at some point soon. I've had this headset for about 4 years now. And it only cost me £30 off eBay. So I need to spend my money more wisely. Top lane, going to be doing some duo farming of the stacks here. I don't even know if there were stacks. Ben definitely got Bond A clicked here. Going for the easy ride. Pudge here is level 6, so he does have the ulti ready to commit onto them if he does want to. Gonna go for the hook onto Bond, catches him, ulti to follow. No, didn't have mana. Had a healing Lotus but didn't want to pop it. I feel like that's a big mistake from this Pudge. After a nice hook, Bond gonna have to resort to the jungle. It's 10 minutes and he's only level 5. But he does have 50 last hits, although Pudge chasing him here, top. Joe, meanwhile, gets the kill in the mid lane. Rotation going through, but the ulti comes onto Bond. Gonna get very low here. Is he able to blink strike out onto Ben? He is. Nice positioning from Ben, and the slow comes in, but a hook to finish off from this Pudge. Sam rotating in. Still has no points in paralysing cask. So not going to be able to do anything to catch him here. Meanwhile, middle Joe does get picked off. Sam going to be doing some damage, but yeah. Nothing to catch as of yet. Both supports still without their stuns. Nice ward placed it by Sam. I like that a lot. And oh my god, is that outside the range? No, I feel like that's inside the range, but hasn't been dewarded yet. Although the Radiant one is outside the range with this deward. Can't deward. Okay, they see Sam, they've pinged him out. And Joe pinging to go on this Juggernaut, but still no stun from Sam. He's going to get spun down. And SF with the smoke in, gets the raise off onto Sam, and Sam's just going to drop there. Miles, not going to want to give his life for Joe. Joe does have the ultimate Shadow Step, whatever it's called, Astral Step, to get out. Shadow Step, hell no. Hell no. They're still looking for something. They've got 4 people here, and a Pudge as well. Revealed now onto Miles. Is he going to go for the hook? Joe blocking him, but a spin comes out. Meanwhile on the back lines, Joe going to go into this lich. Miles, not enough to get out there, unfortunately. And now they're going to try and go on Joe. Joe does have a dissimulate to work with. Let's see how he plays this. He's going to try and use it to get up onto the high ground. Is he going to gate? No, he doesn't choose to go up onto the high ground. I feel like that's a misclick from Joe, maybe. Ben's still level 5, so not going to have any damage to get a rock off onto these guys, which would have maybe finished off the lich. Instead, Sam and Ben going to pose aggressively in the lane. Hook comes out onto Ben. Attempts to outrun that one, but unfortunately, the hook runs faster than the poor little Warlock. Meanwhile, top Bondi still away off this Battle Fury. And an RP comes out onto Miles. Maledict comes out with a Requiem of Souls onto Miles here. Nice call to catch 2 of them, but not quite enough. And a 5k net worth lead already for the Radiant here. This Juggernaut is fucking massive. The only lane going positively, well, even drawing really, the middle lane. But don't count them out. Do not count them out. Bond. I've got a gut feeling, and it's got to be a very big gut if we're talking about Bond, that he's going to get back into this game. So let's keep an eye on him. Farming under these, what are they called? Mighty Mines? Is that what it is? I've forgotten what they are, them things to give you the HP regen. Although Pudge, he's got an Invis rune, and he has an idea of where Bond is. Gonna opt to move backwards. Doesn't see those creeps actually. And yeah, picking out to take this top tower from the Magnus. Feel like it's a bit late. He could have done that ages ago to take away some space for the PA, but whatever. They're going to go towards it now. Ben, smoking it with Joe. Let's see if Bond wants to get involved here. It could be a nice little accelerant towards that Battle Fury. TP comes in from Sam as well. Does he have a point? No, he's got his ulti though. So Rock comes out from Ben, misses the skewer. Malalix comes out and the ulti from Sam. They're going to be able to get this kill, but not for the price. Not for a free price. Ben going to go down there, Bondi. Joe still going in on this Magnus here. Has a remnant to play with, does get him. Nicely done, and Ben going to smack on the tower with his golem. Wisdom rune up on both sides. Miles going to take this one. Probably going to call it out to somebody here. Let's see if Ben wants to go and get that. Grabs the Lotus, but does not ping it out here. Would have been beaten by the Lich anyway. So, no problem at all. Ben, the golem A clicking him like a loyal servant. You can tell where he gets it from. Joke farming up these stacks, still fucking massive. Got the Maelstrom complete and almost the Yasha. In fact, Yasha on its way, it looks like. On the other side of things, Miles farming up. Getting up for the Blade Mail before the blink. And yeah. Sam still with the Gree. Finally takes a point in Paralysing Cast, so gonna be able to get some of that catch now. Ben though does get hooked with a skewer coming out and a shockwave. Still alive though. RP comes out, forced to be committed by Ben. Joe gonna Astral Step through with the mark damage, void mark damage, gonna be able to pick off that pudge. They're gonna carry on chasing. A blink and a fear comes in. The Sinister Gaze. Joe though looks like he's going to be able to pick up the Lich as well. Really well played. What does he have to play with? Astral Step in 1 second. Not going to be able to get it off. Juggernaut comes through with a rotation there to take Joe down. SF queuing towards that blink. Has the boots of travel and Kaya. And also has a Arcane Rune bottled up ready for something. So potentially going to be looking to go for something. Smoke here on the Magnus. Let's see if he opts to pop that. Not going to. Pudge has the Blink Dagger now finished up. Yeah, going in for a Yasha afterwards to finish up the Kaya, the Yasha Kaya, or Kaya Yasha, I forgot which way it is. They go for a BKB and an Aghanim Scepter afterwards. Sam, still nothing queued up. He's got the tier 1 token ready, but he does not want to get rid of this Gree yet. Isn't carrying a TP scroll. Make sure you carry one, Sam. Pick that bitch up. Doesn't have one on the courier either. Bond got his Battle Fury on the way, it looks like. And he does. Okay, so 16-minute Battle Fury. Not the worst thing in the world. They are going to be going onto this purge. Ulti comes out from Sam. The hook comes in though. And an ult comes out from the purge. Not going to be enough. Nice kill there from Sam and Bond. And the rock dropped onto this Juggernaut through the spin. Nice play from Ben. Joe going to chase with the Void Step and the Astral Mark onto this Juggernaut. Misses with the Dissimulate. Nothing to play with yet. Magnus coming in as well. No RP for 5 seconds. Does have Blink RP in a second though. And Ben not going to be able to get the Golem out of there, it looks like. SF TPing in as well. And a smoke comes in. Oof. Going in onto Joe here. Nothing to catch him. Sam stepping up aggressively. Doesn't see them smoked here. A spin comes in onto Ben. Going to be an RP onto Joe though. Skewering back. Skewers him over the high ground into the team, but a Void Step out from Joe. Astral Step out, sorry. Hook comes in onto Sam and an ulti to follow. Miles gets a 2-man pull, but I think it's a bit too late. Juggernaut ulti comes in. Blade Mail from Miles, but it's just not enough to kill off this SF. Unfortunately. Bond with the Battle Fury. Finish the power treads up now, it looks like, on the courier. Getting himself a TP scroll out with the Gossamer Cake. That movement speed helping to farm those camps faster by running between the camps. Bond's the type of guy to go Mask of Madness to use the active for the movement speed. Just like Drake, he's packing an absolute schlong. Not that I would know. Speaking of schlongs, we go to the main man himself here. Going back for the Witchblade after the Echo Saber. Let's see if Sam's finally chosen. He has! He's chosen an Aghanim Shard. And he's picked up some TP Scrolls. And the Grigori. Now being swapped out for the Pig Pole. And a Roshan coming in from Radiant. Well, you couldn't kill Juggernaut before. You can't kill him now. So I guess it's going to be a pointless one. Unless he doesn't take it. He's got a slot in. Looks like he will be taking it. Giving one out there. And yeah. Radiant, Dire team, the Hog boys do seem to have an idea of what's going on as they opt to go for take out this mid tower. With Joe and Bond going to be farming this bot side of the map. Now, Miles almost at the blink dagger. Wants to kill this guy, sees a fat wave, but yeah, there are 4 people down here if Bond wants to come in as well. Looks like he's going to be moving backwards towards this SF. Joe doesn't manage to see the SF there. Instead, they're going to opt to go for this spot tower here. Radiant wanting to trade off the top tower in return. Miles didn't fancy that. Says, fuck you guys, I don't want to fight. Or contribute, I want to farm. Fair enough, he needs that blink dagger. I'm sure he's shouting at them, guys. Just wait for my blink dagger. They're not going to know what's hit them. I'll tell you what's going to hit them. A 10-inch cock in their face, courtesy of JPK. Yasha, and Kaya, yep, finished up on the SF now. And meanwhile, top tower goes down. Juggernaut taking that one down. How's he doing? Almost got the Mjolnir finished on him. Some 3-man farming here from the boys. Could be walking into the Radiant team here. Magnus blinking onto the wave instead. Pinged out by Miles. Looking to move on to this high ground. Vision here from the Dire, so they are going to see this. Well aware. Miles staying far back. Has the blink dagger now. And Joe and Sam smoking up from behind. This could be big if Miles can get a big call here. Goes for the Wisdom Rune. Still playing carefully. Let's see what he can do. Still behind the Joe and Sam. Going from Joe. Going to be able to pick up this Lich, it looks like, with the Void Mark damage. Yes, nice. RP comes in into 3. Big RP. And an Omni Slash into the Requiem. Oh my god, they're all going down. Triple kill for the Magnus. Wow. What a fight. Not for us, but for them. Crazy RP. Is it Collapse? Is it Bond? No. It's Narciapo Ekotorbato Borjabogolok. Associate compatriot of Vladimir Putin. Can Bond dodge this hook? Slow comes out. Hook hits Bond. Going to be able to blink out, but the maximum range ulti there. Stopped by Sam with a paralysing cask. A lot of damage coming out. Bond going to be able to blink away, and the Maledict looks like it's going to be able to finish off this purge. But Sam does have the Voodoo Switcheroo, going to buy some time. A nice kill though from Sam, but is going to pay his life for saving Bond there. Sure, he'll be fine with that, giving up his life for Benjamin. Miles has the blink, misses the call unfortunately, onto the Shadow Fiend. Meanwhile Joe going to pick off the Lich, so not the worst initiation. Juggernaut still a minute 20 on this Aegis. Gonna run straight in. No fear. Doesn't opt to spin to cancel this Jug. Miles thinking about coming back. Gets the call off onto this Magnus to stop the RP. In fact, no RP actually. Still on cooldown for 10 seconds. Rock drop by Ben, but a big hook coming up from Pudge, and that's going to be Ben taken out. Gonna give it to the Jug. JPK wants to get a piece of the action, but maybe with the healing on ward. Now, and into no vision. Looks like I'm going to think better of it and back off. Got to feel bad for Joe, having a good game here. But just... Bond doing his best to farm where the sun don't shine. Only died twice, so actually managed to stay out of trouble quite a bit. And almost overtaken Joe at this top spot. Long hook here out to JPK. Does dodge it with a dissimulate and an astral step back up onto the high ground. Uses both charges there. Sure I would have too, as I was shitting myself after getting hooked. Spamming that R button. Walking straight up onto the high ground. Aegis is going to time out. Let's see if Ben... Oh, Miles doesn't get the call off. Dodged with the Omni Slash. A hook comes in onto Ben. Miles going to get picked off by the Juggernaut. Joe jumps in on this SF. His lockdown has a dissimulate to work with, but no astral steps left. Is going to go down. Jump forward onto SF. Requiem of Souls comes in, but Bond manages to blink out onto Sam. Nice positioning from both Ben and Sam there. Whiffed hook there from the Pudge. And yeah, Jug gonna go for this range tracks first. Skewer back onto Bond. Taste of his own medicine there, straight into the team, and that's gonna be Bond going an ultra kill for this Juggernaut. And they're gonna blink in onto Sam. Oh no, please no. Is it gonna be? No. Stolen by the SF. Not sure he's gonna be tipping that SF anymore. Yeah, SF pinging out, he did one right click. Sorry about that. Straight up to the T4s. Only 25 minutes, not a great game for the boys, it must be said. Absolutely crumbling. Just like Samson's chances with any Asian girl. Yeah. Sam not really able to get any items up this game. Has done well, mitigating a lot of the pressure onto Ben at various points, and to Bondi at various points through the game. Do feel like maybe an earlier point in paralysing cast could have helped kill in lane. Harpoon is skewer back onto Joe. Is that an Omni Slash used? No, Swift Slash used onto Joe, but Joe dodges it with the Astral Step. Rock comes out cancelling the Pudge ulti, and a nice stun off from Sam with the Maledict off. The ball comes out, they're going to pick off this Pudge. Very nicely done. Can I pick off the Lich as well? Great call from Miles. Although, a bouncing Lich shot, Harpoon comes back, but he misses the skewer. And Miles going to be able to walk out of that. Nice turnaround. With the rock from Ben and the call from Miles, as well as the ulti from Sam, and the damage coming in from Joe. Bond now, BKB finished, heading towards that Deso. I feel like BKB Deso Shard, then maybe you can fight, but you've got one lane down already. Harpoon coming in, Joe trying to stop him, and the Swift Slash comes in, not going to be able to get out of there. BKB comes in from Ben, but he's just not from Bondi, but he's got no damage. Just going to be Omni Slash straight away. Sam going to be able to take that off and save his call once again. Storious his life, but the Requiem of Souls comes in, and Miles tries to cancel it, but gets feared himself, not quite in time. And going to be taunted up on this Magnus, but does he care? A little bit. Bond jumping forward. Skewer back though, straight into the Swift Slash from the Juggernaut. Bond's going to go down. Call in from Miles. Damage from Joe. Taunted and Godlike Streak going the way of Miles. A nice pick off there. Are they going to be able to pick up any more? Yes. Looks like the buyback of Bond going to be helping them pick off that Shadow Fiend. Ulti in, but a big RP to counter. Oh no. Chain Frost bouncing through. That's a dieback on Joe. No Void Spirit for the rest of this hold. Miles looking on the side. Has the opportunity for a big call here. Not going for it. It's low HP. Thinking the wiser. Skewer back onto Bond. Don't go down Bond. Uh-oh. Needs dieback as well. Sam. Ulti comes through. Has the Maledict, but he's dead as well. No buyback. Ben gonna get hooked out of his upheaval there. Double kill from Miles. And Sam, nicely done with a good call there, but Ben gets picked off on the other side of things. Going to be a 1v1 on the map here. The only two boys on the map. Everyone's spectating. And, yeah, not looking too good for the old Puka. Hold on. No, has no ulti. So won't be able to get out of there. Miles, the lone survivor there. Mr. Maroons, 28 minutes going to be picked up by the Juggernaut on one side. Let's see if Miles wants to pick up theirs. DD Rune middle. Available for anyone, any whom. Where the fuck is my water bottle? Here it is. Yeah, Miles going to pick that one up. Sam finally has the Glimmer Cape. I like Sam's Witch Doctor set actually. I can't do. Can I do showcase for you? No, it doesn't let me. Very cool. So, big squiggles coming out from Joe. He's saying, "Hell no, we need some vision here, bitches." Vision is timing out soon, so maybe gonna look to no. SFC's in, but is he baiting? Because Joe's out of vision. Sam gonna get no, cancels the Requiem. Has the Glimmer Cape to mitigate some of that damage and stop the SF from coming forward. Roche going to be done again by the Radiant, and hers to say, but not much he can do against the Juggernaut with Aegis. Going for the MKB next as well. Bond, not really anywhere near after that buyback through this death set. Cheese onto Magnus, and this Jug is just absolutely massive. He's twice the net worth of the Dire carry. Skewer back comes in onto Ben. Drops the rock and the fatal bonds onto 5 heroes. Sam dying there unfortunately to the Juggernaut, and Omni Slash comes through, gonna catch Miles as well. Aegis still on the Juggernaut, will go down with the crit from Bond. Astral Remnant doesn't catch the Jug, blocked by Pudge there. That's 2 heroes. Oh my god, narrowly misses. Joe tried to dissimulate there, does get it off after the fact. RP misses. Nice dodge from Joe there with the Astral Step out. Not going to matter though, as the top Rex goes down. It's a long, long day in Ba Sing Se. Skewer back comes down to Bond. Isn't able to blink out of there as Joe is also in. And that's going to be both of them taken down. Only the 2 supports. Sam tries to outrun the hook. And a Swift Slash comes in, finishing him off. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. I would like to confirm 1 GG call and a Fanta Light, please, bruv.
Learn from your mistakes.
And that's going to be it. 31 minutes. Difficult game for the boys, must be said. But, yeah. See what they can do in the next one. But yeah, let's take a look at the damage graphs and the net worth graphs. Do they have any way into that game? Lane's not going excellently. What ranks are they against? 2 Archons, Divine Magnus, and 2 Ancients. A lot of damage coming in from this Jug. Joe and Miles doing the most damage, followed by Sam. Bond never able to really get into the game there. Spent so long on the jungle, and just that buyback really crippling him without the ability to get that Desolator online at any point. So yeah, let's have a look at the 10-minute graphs. Juggernaut and Magnus on the top. Mid lane going the way of Joe, but neither of them really getting much farm. But yeah, unfortunate one for the boys. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.